sweet, another subscriber. Awesome. And oh, what's this? Roxy Sora posted a video of Naruto 614. God damn it, the chapters came out. If I didn't have my wisdom teeth pulled out, I would have done a review, but I can't. Oh well, I guess it didn't hurt. It won't hurt to read the chapters. So let's see. Yeah, let's just start with Naruto. Let's see what happens here. Oh, finally! The Hyuugas are actually gonna get some screen time. It's about goddamn time. All this time, ever since part 2 started, the Uchihas always get exposed so many times. Well, finally, Kishi. Looks like Hinata and Neji are gonna do something really awesome. And oh, even Hinata's dad, Hiyashi. Okay, that's cool. Hyugas are Konoha's strongest. Hyugas are Konoha's strongest. Yeah. Oh my god, Obito's actually acting like a villain. A decent villain. If he... Oh. Cripple them with despair. Oh, come on, Obito. You're acting like a good villain, and then you gotta say, cripple them with despair. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, the Jubi's actually doing something aside a Bijou Dama. He's using... What the heck is that? Wood... Throwing out wood splinters? Huh. I guess I didn't know the Jubi can use wood style. Oh, god damn it, Kishi, again! Hinata's blocking... Oh, come on. This is like 437 all over again. Are you gonna do this again? You can't do this twice. Of course, Hinata's determined to protect Naruto and blood splatter and... Oh! Oh no! Oh. Wait. Oh shit, that's Neji! Wait, what do you... What? What? I don't like where this is going. Oh, come on. No. Oh, please tell me this isn't happening. This is not happening. No! 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 No, 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 no! Please tell me! No! I mean, why? No, please tell me. Oh shit, no! No, no, no! God, no! No, please, not Neji! Not Neji! Anyone but him, please! Please! Oh shit! His curse seal's gone. His curse seal's gone. He's dead! No! No! Why? Of all people you kill off, why Neji? Why him? Why can it be Hinata's dad? No! Holy shit! Why? Oh my god, I mean, good for you, Kishi, you killed off a character, but I didn't think you'd kill off Neji of all people. I didn't think you'd kill off one of the Konoha 12. Why Oh god. He was awesome in part 1. Part 2 we didn't get to do much, but still. He was still an important minor character at least. Not Neji, why? Why? Neji, why? Okay, I'm done. Okay, let's move on to Bleach. Hey guys, Lunar Spiral 27 here. Yeah, I know it's been quite a while since I did a Naruto chapter review, but if you didn't see my little reenactment of my reaction to the latest chapter, I had to go to a dentist appointment. Wisdom tooth removed. Left side of my face is kind of swollen, which is why I have the scarf on. I'd rather have it on right now than expose my swollen face. So yeah. Also, I hope you enjoyed my little reenactment of my reaction to the latest Naruto chapter. That's basically how I really felt of this chapter, because holy crap. Now, I apologize again for being late, but it's better late than never, right? So let's get started with Naruto chapter 614 to you. So the chapter begins with, right after Shikamaru and Ino learned that their parents are officially dead. Well, at least we believe that they're dead. They accept it and they're actually determined to go along with the plan. Again, we don't know a lot about the plan, but all we know so far is that the Allied Shinobi forces have to protect Naruto so that he can recover Kurama's chakra. And it looks like that Kishimoto is finally giving the Hyugas a chance to shine, which is, I gotta say, is about goddamn time, because ever since part 2 started, the Hyugas were always, and not just the Hyugas, the minor characters in this series have always been pushed aside for the characters, for characters like Sasuke and anyone who's a freaking Uchiha and the Sharingan and the eye hacks powers they always get. It's just really frustrating, and I'm just glad we're gonna get to see Neji and Hinata do something. Even Hiyashi, Hinata's dad, is gonna get to do something in this chapter, which I thought was pretty cool. Although there was a quote that Hiyashi said that the Hyugas were the strongest clan in Konoha. I couldn't help but laugh at that because, well, unless you're an Uchiha, yeah, I highly doubt you're the strongest. Because Kishi really loves the Uchihas. Fucking Uchihas. So Neji and Hiyashi were able to protect Naruto from one of the Jubi's hand tail thing by using the Haikesho Kaiten, which is the rotation, the Hyuga's ultimate defense, for those of you who don't know, because, haven't seen the Hyugas too much. Then, meanwhile, we had to cut back to Obito and Madara. They're having some sort of conversation. From what we can learn, Madara cannot become the Jinchuriki in his Edo Tensei form. So in order to become the Jinchuriki of the Jubi, Obito has to use the Rinne Tensei technique to revive him, which means that he has to sacrifice his life. Which was the reason why Madara saved Obito in the first place. To use him so that he could, be revived. Also, according to Madara, it seems that the Jubi has another transformation. So I don't know when we'll see its new transformation or what it could possibly look like. I'm pretty sure it cannot possibly look even worse than its current transformation, but we'll just have to wait for the next couple of chapters. Obito says, "In other words, you're at my mercy. You'd be wise to remember that." So Obito just told off Madara, and I thought that was actually a pretty decent villainous kind of thing to do. I mean, Obito was acting more of a decent villain in this chapter than he hasn't been for ever since he was revealed to be Obito. And okay, that's good. I mean, if Kishimoto writes him like this, and maybe I would like Obito as the villain a bit more, even though he had a crappy motivation. I'm just saying. And then Obito has to say, "We'll slowly cripple them with despair." Okay, it was bad enough that Pain always said, "No pain, feel pain." But at least when Pain did it, it was kind of cool. But then he had to keep saying it over and over again. I just hope that Obito doesn't keep saying, "Feel despair, no despair." I mean, that would be really kind of lame in a way. So meanwhile, back at the battlefield, it seems that the Jubi can actually do something aside from Bijudamas. He actually uses a technique called Mokuton Sashiki no Jutsu, wood element piercing wood, which was able to launch multiple pieces of wood at the Allied Shinobi forces. You get to see some of them pierced. It looks like he was using, all of the 10 hand tail thingies launched pieces of wood at the Allied Shinobi forces. Some of them were able to dodge or block them, including Kakashi and Sakura. However, it seems that the Kitsuchi, I think that's his name, yes, he was going to use the mountainous earth jutsu to stop the Jubi, but it still needs more chakra, so he's going to need more time. Meanwhile, Neji and Hiyashi, I'm not sure, wait, I have a question. Can Hinata use the Kaiten? Because ever since the manga or anime started, I have not once seen Hinata able to use the ultimate defense of the Hyuga clan. I wish the Protective 8 Trigram 64 Palms technique was canon so that she could use this, but it's not because it's in a filler, unfortunately. Naruto was finally entered Sage Mode and used Rasen Shuriken to destroy the pieces of wood. Some of the other shinobis used Fire Style Jutsu to stop them, and also a massive earth dome was able to block some of the splinters, but there were still so many of them. And Naruto only had launched 2 more Rasen Shurikens, but he didn't have enough energy left in Sage Mode, so he's exhausted. And one of the splinters, actually one of the pieces of wood was about to stab through him, but Hinata managed to use the 8 Trigram's Air Palm. I think that's what it's called, to deflect some of the pieces of wood. And then Hiyashi uses the Heike Kuheki Sho. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Air Barrier Palm to block one of the hand tails. I might as well call them hand tails. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't enough because one of the hand tails points a finger at Naruto and launches multiple splinters. I mean pieces of wood, whatever, at Naruto. But once again, Hinata tries to use herself as a human shield for Naruto. Once again, trying to sacrifice her life for Naruto. Just like a certain moment, 437, that chapter when Hinata confessed her love for Naruto. I got a question. Is Naruto ever gonna like talk to her about that? I mean, I'm not saying this because of like Naruhito or anything. It's just, if a girl confesses to you and nearly loses her life for you, could you at least go up and talk to her about it? I mean, even if you don't have the same feelings for her, I mean, just go to her and say, thank you for saving my life. But I am afraid I don't have the same feelings for you, but I really appreciate you sacrificing your life and confessing to me. I just wish we could stay friends. You know, something like that. Except, you know, a bit more, you know, something that isn't gonna, like, hurt her feelings or anything. I'm just saying, I mean, seriously, it's been like over 100 chapters. Jeez, Naruto, when are you gonna learn? So, I guess, the splinters were too fast because Hinata wasn't going to be able to use any of her techniques to block it or, you know, try to move Naruto out of the way. You see, this is why the Protective 8 Trigram 64 Palms should have been canon material so that this would not have happened. But I was kind of annoyed because I didn't think Kishi was going to do the same thing twice. But then on the next panel, you're going to see blood splatter. But then when you get cut to the next page, somebody else takes the splinters to the back for Naruto and Hinata. And that person was Neji. And holy shit. I mean, seriously, holy shit. So it looks like that he's severely injured. And Kitsuchi managed to use the mountainous earth technique to try to squish the Jubi in a big mountain, whatever. Unfortunately, when we get back to Neji, he's severely injured from getting stabbed, and from what we've seen in this chapter, he doesn't make it. Sadly, Neji Hyuuga passed away in this week's chapter. And if you have not seen the reenactments that I did before, then you obviously know how I felt about it. I was incredibly shocked, and I wasn't expecting Kishimoto to kill off one of the characters of the Konoha 11. And a major minor character. I knew he was going to kill off I mean, of all the people he had to kill off, it had to be Neji. Now, before he dies, of course, Neji says a couple words to Naruto. He says, Hinata-sama is willing to die for you, Naruto, so keep in mind that your life is not your own anymore. It also includes mine as well. And then, this was actually pretty good. He cuts back to a flashback of when he and Naruto fought off against the Chunin exams. Favorite arc, by the way. It was the scene when Neji asks why Naruto is fighting against his destiny, and then Naruto replies, "Because I was called a loser." In this case, but then we get to the present, Naruto says, "Why would you go this far for me, sacrificing your life?" And then Neji says, "Because I was called a genius." I gotta admit, I nearly teared up in this chapter, and I couldn't believe that Neji of all people died. It's freaking sad and totally unexpected. But then we get to see his cage bird seal on his forehead fading away. And as we know, that when a Hyuga from the cadet branch dies, the cage bird seals away the Byakugan. So when it disappears, that means that his Byakugan is sealed, and that means he is dead. So sadly, Neji really is been confirmed dead. And then we get his final thought saying, "Father, I finally understand the freedom of being able to choose your death, to protect your comrades." And then we get this great symbolism of seeing a bird flying away but getting hit by one of the pieces of wood. And again, this was incredibly sad. I mean, Naruto tears up, Hinata starts crying, and then to add salt to the injury, Obito, he says, "I thought you wouldn't let me kill a single one of your comrades, Naruto." Okay, I gotta admit, that was kind of harsh, but kind of cool of Obito's part. And basically, the chapter ends with Neji dying on Naruto's shoulder. The genius Hyuga Neji in his grand final moments. So what did I think of this chapter? Honestly, this was a decent chapter when it came to action. We do get to learn a little bit more information about Madara's plan to become the Jinchuriki. It seems that he needs to be fully revived, and in order to do that, Obito has to use the Rinne Tensei to revive him. But if he does that, he will die, as we've seen when Nagato used the Rinne Tensei when he saved everybody that he killed in Konoha back in the Pain Invasion arc. And then near the end, Neji's death, it was quite surprising. I mean, I wasn't expecting Neji of all people to die. I mean, damn. And I gotta admit, and Neji, granted, my first impression was Neji he was kind of an asshole with the fate and destiny kind of thing. But then Naruto managed to knock some sense into him, saying that he can change because unlike Naruto, he's not a loser. Because of that, I mean, and then when, right after the Chunin exams arc, we got the Sasuke retrieval arc, seeing Neji again being more likable, I started liking him. Hell, I almost cried when it's supposed near death, when he fought against Kidomaru. But then he was alive, and, slowly I started liking him a bit more because he was less of an asshole. But he was pretty cool. And I was really annoyed that characters like Neji or Lee or any of them gets pushed aside when Shippuden started, and they didn't get to do a lot. I mean, aside from, unless you're a freaking Uchiha, a Senju, or an Uzumaki. Now, Neji didn't do a lot in Shippuden, but when I saw him in this week's chapter, I saw him to do something, I thought that was pretty cool. His death, I gotta admit, he died a heroic death, managed to put a smile on his face. I'm just really sad that he's gone, but I am happy that Kishimoto is killing off characters, because this sense of danger in this war hasn't been here ever since this war started, but now he's bringing it back, and I'm grateful for that. But seeing him willing to go far as to kill off one of the Konoha 11 makes me pretty scared that other characters that I really like might die. I don't know who might be next. So, overall, I thought this chapter was really good. The ending I did not expect at all. Now, a lot of people are saying that this is probably hinting towards Naruhina. And I gotta be honest with you, I was a Naruhina fan, but ever since Kushina's flashback chapter when she told Naruto when he was a baby to date someone who's just like his mother, I was like, fuck it, I'm done. I didn't care about who Naruto would end up with. He could end up with Gaara or Tamari or Kari. No, wait, Kari might be his cousin. So anyone, as long as it wasn't Sasuke, he could end up with Sai or Gaara for all I care. So I was like, to hell with the Paramours. But I wouldn't mind if Naruto ended up with Hinata. Hell, I wouldn't mind if he ended up with Sakura. I don't mind at all. So I guess this is kind of hinting towards Narahina. I'm not really sure, but I guess we'll have to see in chapters later on. But here's a bit of a theory that I thought of, and I really wish this doesn't happen. Since we know that Obito is able to use the Rinne Tensei technique, what if that Naruto uses his Talk No Jesus no Jutsu to convince Obito to join the good side, and then he uses Rinne Tensei to revive everybody that was killed in the war? That would have been bullshit. You know why? Because this war, we expect sacrifices, we expect deaths in war, and seeing that everybody was revived is complete bullshit. I mean, he would pull off a Nagato if he did that. I mean, Nagato did that once. I don't think Kishimoto would do that again, but this is Naruto, so I'm not really sure. I really hope that doesn't happen, because if it does, then I'm like, fuck it, I'm done. Nah, I'm kidding. I'll just continue reading it just to see how it ends. So, yeah, this was, again, it was a pretty good chapter, and I'm incredibly sad that Neji Hyuuga has passed away. I just wish that he had a bit more character development, more time spent on him when Shippuden started, maybe so that we could get an even greater impact towards his death. I was actually hoping that we would see him fight against Hisashi, his father, and get some character development over that. But I guess that wouldn't happen because he did get closure from what happened to his father when he sacrificed himself to save his brother, who was Hinata's dad. So I guess that's why he didn't fight Hisashi, because he had closure already. I just wish that he had more time on his... He was shown a bit more during this arc. So yeah, that's Naruto chapter 614. It was a pretty good chapter as always. I'm going to Spiral 1127, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Neji Hyuuga, member of the cadet branch of the Hyuuga clan, Jonin of Konoha, member of Team Guy, cousin, nephew, a good friend, and the Hyuuga prodigy of Konoha. May you rest in peace.